Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and our place within it. I'm your host, David, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story. As we take a stroll through the realm of human innovation and consumerism, we find ourselves in a world where technology and nature intersect in unexpected ways. Today, we're going to talk about labubus, those adorable, fuzzy little monsters that have captured the hearts of many. But I must confess, our story today is not directly related to the natural world. Instead, it's about the fascinating world of collectibles and online marketplaces. It appears that labubus have become a rare commodity, selling out in minutes and sparking a digital how-to economy on snagging these coveted creatures. But fear not, dear listeners, for StockX and Walmart have teamed up to drop authenticated, sold-out labubus for a limited time. From now through Friday, August 22, daily drops of verified Labubu stock will go live on Walmart.com, giving you a chance to get your hands on these elusive collectibles. As we explore this story, I'm reminded of the concept of scarcity and how it drives human behavior. In the natural world, scarcity can lead to adaptations and innovations that help species survive and thrive. Similarly, in the world of consumerism, scarcity can create a sense of urgency and drive demand for certain products. But as we delve deeper into this story, I'm also struck by the intersection of technology and human desire. The rise of online marketplaces and social media has created new opportunities for people to connect with each other and with the products they love. It's a fascinating example of how human innovation can shape our relationships with the world around us. As we conclude this segment, I'm left wondering about the implications of this story on our broader relationship with the natural world. How do our desires and consumer habits impact the environment, and what can we learn from the ways in which technology is shaping our interactions with each other and with the world around us? We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. As we continue our journey through the natural world, we find ourselves in the midst of a rather unusual phenomenon. The seasons, it seems, are not quite behaving as they should. In the UK, autumn conditions have arrived early, bringing with them a mix of both wonder and concern. As we explore this story, let's start by painting a picture of the landscape. Imagine walking through a forest, where trees that would normally be in full leaf are instead shedding their foliage prematurely. The ground, dry and cracked from months of drought, crunches beneath your feet. This is not just a localized issue, it's a widespread problem affecting many parts of the country. Farmers and gardeners like Wanda O'Connor in Cardiff are feeling the effects firsthand. Wanda has been tending to her allotment for 6 years, but this year has been unlike any other. The heat and drought have meant that she's had to water her plants daily, just to keep them alive. It's a story echoed by many across the UK, where early harvests and struggling crops are prompting concerns about food prices. But it's not just humans who are affected. Wildlife is also feeling the strain. Earthworms, essential for badgers and hedgehogs, are burrowing deeper into the dry soil to escape the heat, making it harder for these animals to find them. Birds, reliant on fruits like blackberries to sustain them through autumn and winter, may go hungry if the crops come too early. And bees, those vital pollinators, are shutting down for the winter prematurely, lacking the pollen and nectar they need. At the heart of this issue is climate change. The Met Office tells us that it's affecting the timings of biological events, including spring and autumn, though the level of change varies from year to year. This isn't just about a slightly early autumn, it's about a fundamental shift in the seasonal cycle that species have evolved to depend on. Luke Cheeseman, who looks after almost 600 acres at the Botanical Garden of Wales, is seeing this up close. His trees are showing signs of stress, leaves turning yellow and falling, branches drooping, so he's working hard to keep them healthy with extra water and mulch. It's a similar story at Kew Gardens in London, where head of tree collections, Kevin Walker, says the last drought killed nearly 460 of his trees, and he's seeing the same stress again. The implications are profound. As Catherine Brown from the Wildlife Trust puts it, species have evolved to exist in a seasonal cycle. If that cycle is breaking down, those species will break down as well. It's a stark warning, one that underscores the urgency of addressing climate change. As we consider this complex and interconnected world, let's remember our place within it. We're not just observers, we're participants, with the power to influence the future. So, what can we do? Start by being mindful of your water usage, support local farmers who are working hard to adapt to these changes, and advocate for policies that address climate change. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. As we conclude our journey through the natural world today, I want to take you to a story that highlights the intricate balance of ecosystems and the challenges posed by invasive species. Our tale takes us to the shores of Sri Lanka, where a tiny but significant invader has made its way into the country's delicate marine ecosystem. Meet the black mussel, Mitella strigata, a small bivalve mollusk that might seem harmless at first glance. However, this little creature is making big waves in the scientific community due to its rapid spread across the globe. Originally from the Americas, the black mussel has been introduced to various parts of the world through human activities such as shipping and trade. In Sri Lanka, the black mussel was recently discovered in a shrimp farm located within a protected wetland, raising concerns among conservationists and scientists. This invasive species can outcompete native species for food and habitat, leading to a decline in biodiversity and potentially disrupting the entire ecosystem. But how did it get there? Scientists believe that the black mussel might have been introduced through contaminated ballast water or biofouling on ships. Ballast water, which is used for stability during voyages, can carry organisms from one port to another, unintentionally spreading invasive species across oceans. Biofouling, the buildup of organisms like barnacles and mussels on ship hulls, is another pathway through which these invaders can travel. The International Maritime Organization, IMO, has been working to address these issues through initiatives like the Glow Fouling Partnerships Project, which promotes good biofouling management practices. However, Sri Lanka is yet to ratify the Ballast Water Management Convention, leaving a gap in its defense against invasive species. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of vigilance and swift action when it comes to protecting our ecosystems from invaders. Invasive species can have devastating effects on native wildlife and ecosystems, and it's crucial that we take proactive measures to prevent their introduction and spread. As we wrap up this segment of Nature Walk, I want to leave you with a thought. Every small action counts in the fight against invasive species. By being mindful of our actions and supporting conservation efforts, we can make a difference in preserving the delicate balance of our natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.